Welcome to Crack a Pack. My name is Andrew, and today we're cracking open Wilds of Eldraine. Let's get cracking. Our first card today is a food token, followed by a forest for our land. Then we have Nature's Will. I think this is the anime treatment even. Nature's Will for Enchanting Tale, which for 2 green is an enchantment that reads, whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, tap all lands that player controls and untap all lands you control. It's a very, very, very strong enchantment. Basically completely locking down an opponent from doing anything on your turn and giving you all of your mana back for all the interaction on theirs, or to just do a whole lot more in your second main phase. This helps you swing way, way harder, way, way higher than you have any right to because, well, you're effectively getting double your mana every turn, and you're limiting your opponent to having to play at sorcery speed or doing all their interaction during your first main phase. Because as soon as you get any combat damage in and you've tapped all of their lands down, well, they're kind of stuck, right? They're going to have to just wait, or they're going to have to rely on mana rocks and mana dorks and any alternative source of mana, which is going to be a lot less than if they had their lands open for interaction. So very, very happy to have this. Not sure what deck I'm throwing this in yet, but this is going to see play somewhere for me because, well, it's hard to argue against it. It's going to just feel really good to be able to have all of that extra mana available for anything on my opponent's turns. But what about you? Where are you using Nature's Will right now? Let me know in the comments below. Next we have Elvish Archivist. For 1 and a green, it's a 0/1 creature that reads, whenever one or more artifacts enter the battlefield under your control, put 2 +1/+1 counters on Elvish Archivist. This ability triggers only once each turn. Then whenever one or more enchantments enter the battlefield under your control, draw a card. This ability also triggers only once each turn. Alright, so this fits well into food or treasure or rolls. Getting to continually pump up this creature and getting a little bit of extra card draw. It's going to be a really, really nice creature to have in any of those synergies. Or if you're able to somehow cross all of them, right? If you're able to get, probably be pretty easy to get treasure and rolls, or food and rolls, right? You could probably fairly easily get both of these triggers every turn to get the counters and the card draw. This then becomes absolutely bonkers very quickly as you just ramp out on this. But if you have to pick one or the other, I would honestly say I would rather have the card draw than turn this into a really, really big creature. So in that case, you're looking at ways to get rolls every turn or enchantment, at least some sort of enchantment out every turn, but it's probably roll tokens every turn. That's probably a little easier than getting large enchantments every turn. Next we have Dream Spoilers, High Fae Negotiator, Galvanic Giant, Minstrosity, Savior of the Sleeping, Bespoke Battle Garb, Red Tooth Genealogist, Cut In, Shatter the Oath, Sleight of Hand, Break the Spell, and Barrow Naughty to round out the pack. Now for today's Pack 1 Pick 1. I'm going to give it to Nature's Will. It's hard to argue against getting to just shut down anything that your opponents are doing on your turn, forcing them to, like I said when we were going through the pack, either interact on your first main phase, or play at sorcery speed, basically, or have to rely on mana dorks and mana rocks, which there aren't as many mana rocks in this set. There are a couple, but I mean, just the lines to play this once is anything aggressive, anything where you're getting combat damage in. So that's going to be big trampling creatures, or it could be going really wide with lots of little creatures that there's just too many to block. So you're getting, even if you're only getting 1 damage in, you're then tapping down everything. You're tapping all lands your opponent controls, and you're getting all your lands back. So you're looking for something that's going to be aggressive and highly interactive, which to me reads like either Gruul, which has a lot of combat damage, and then having red for the interaction being like, pinging with Flick a Coin or Torch the Tower. Or you could also maybe go Selesnya, picking up a lot of the roll stuff. You might be able to get some good interaction from the white off of that. Probably get some good use out of interaction in Simic as well. So yeah, this kind of leaves you pretty open. As long as you have something that's a little stompy, you get to have a lot of interaction off of this then. So I really like Nature's Will for pick 1, but there are other good cards in this pack, so if you have a different pick 1 than me, let me know in the comments below. But that's all for today, so thank you for cracking along with me. Be sure to check back tomorrow to crack open another pack.